Crew, I've been working real hard. I think it's time I get my promotion. Alright everybody, welcome to today's video. Today I've been studying hard, putting in the work, putting in the practice, all to improve my grade to a C, which in school terms is not really that good of a return, but in terms of iRacing it is pretty good. The From what I understand and from what I've been told, the learning curve or the gap going from D class to C class in iRacing is pretty difficult, mostly because of the people you gotta race with, and the racecraft isn't really there. So it's been a struggle, and iRacing, like I've said in the past, like, you know, even if you're at fault for the accident or you're not at fault and you just get collected in something else that happened, you're still going to get penalized for it. So kind of sucks, but it is what it is. So it's been a grind, it's been a struggle. I think I've been working at this now for about 3-4 weeks. It's just to get my safety rating up, and we are now finally at the point where I'm 0.02 away from an instant promotion to C class. So what I've decided to do is race at Watkins Glen, the boot configuration, which is like the full track configuration, and we have TCRs. So I feel really comfortable in the TCR cars. I've raced this track a lot recently, so I think it should go well. I just have to hope nothing catastrophic happens. I just need to have a decently clean race. I can pick up some points and still make it, but it has to be a decently clean race. So pray for me, guys, I don't mess this up. So let's hop into it. Alright guys, it's quali time. So there are two real philosophies to what I should be doing here for quali. Since I'm after safety rating, the safest bet would be for, I can still qualify wherever I want to, but when it comes race time, just grid myself at the back of the pack, or basically start from the pit. And that just ensures that nothing can really happen to me, and I would have basically a guarantee at a clean start. I can watch everything unfold in front of me, but that's not really that fun, and I really want to race. So I'm gonna roll the dice, and I'm just gonna race and just hope that it doesn't turn into a complete mess, and that doesn't ruin my entire effort to get the safety rating and all that fun stuff. So get some temperature in the tires. Can't even speak now. I'm pretty nervous about this because you never know. These cars don't really spin that easy, but there's not really many front-wheel drive cars in the game, and if you try to trail break it into a corner like some of the rear-wheel drive cars, it will you'll lose it. So it's gonna be interesting to see how people approach this. Anyways, all I'm gonna do is do my best. So I'm gonna try to break at the 200 meter mark here. Get down, get really close to that inside curb. Don't hop over too far. And I saved about 0.1 with that, but I think I lost a bit of speed coming up the hill here. So I'm gonna have to make that back up in a bus stop. Not really running at optimal line right now, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, this lap won't be the greatest. Luckily I have 2. So I gotta focus on the next one. It started off pretty good, so I just need to mimic that. So all comes down to this.
One more lap. 2 minutes. 1.783.
Really far from perfect, but I will take it. Made up a bit in that corner there. A little confidence lift. Alright, about 0.3 ahead right now. Just capitalizing on the last part of this track here. A little too patient to get back to the throttle there. Let's get in there. Missed the apex there. So probably be 1.5 ahead, which is still okay. I'll take that. That's still a best time for me.
Ticket flag, ticket flag.
A sub 2-minute time is definitely there for me, which is good to know. But it looks like I'm qualified mid-pack right now. I'm like around the 7th or 8th position mark, which should be pretty okay. I think that's high enough to stay out of a mess. So let me get myself sorted out for the race. Let's see you on the grid. Okay, we are on the grid, and I am nervous. It's very important to me that I do a clean race here. So I have to not be over aggressive, but I can't be under aggressive because that's just going to have someone end up in the back of me. So it's a huge balancing act. And these cars are pretty tossable, so people tend to be pretty aggressive with them. I need to make sure I'm not going off track, no contact with anyone. I think I can get away with like a 4x in this race, maybe. So that means that's like one contact with a car, and like that's about it to get the amount of points I need. I think anything more than that, and I think I'm actually going to go backwards. So I think that's about what I can do and still survive. So the lights are up.
Green flag, green flag.
Oh gosh. See, that's where that cautiousness came in there. I could have passed in the middle, but
Car right.
I really did not
You're
want
on the
to.
left, 3 wide. Car right, 2 wide. You're on the left, 3 wide.
And I
Right
just
side,
fallen
2
back
wide.
like crazy. Just because I don't really want to tango too much. Now I'm also watching the guy behind me because I feel like he eventually is just going to want to dive on me just because. And that little maneuver of the guy in front of me made me check up to him, so
Keep to the
I'm just
right.
going to let this guy by.
Clear
Live
on
to
the
fight
left.
another battle. I'll filter in right behind him. And with TCR cars, it's such close racing. You see them ducking around up front there, and someone's just asking for it. Yep, off he goes. I think that's going to be a pattern. I'm going to see people just kind of spinning out in front of us. So I think we're just going to naturally gain some spots. Yeah, I've dropped back 9 positions. I'm not really a big fan of that.
2 minutes, 1.646.
And look at that. Look at that. Look what's going on here. Just aggressively chucking the car around. I want to pass him, but I just don't trust him. Everything told me not to lift there, but I just had to because they're getting really cheeky up there. And there they go. Yep. And now what's happening is that the guy behind me is catching me.
2.8.
Missing the apex by a country mile up front there. Oh, here we go.
Right side, clear.
And he's just... Oh, he's gone.
Right side, clear.
I may have spooked him into that. Kind of feel bad now. But, I mean... Oof, he's gone. Jeez. And he goes wide.
Left side. Keep to the right.
It's just whether or not he's going to give up the corner to me. Oh, I shouldn't be doing this.
Laps of fuel left.
Yeah, if I did not brake early enough there, the nose of this car would have been clipped. I would have had like 20x by now if I hadn't been so cautious in this race. And this is the trouble, I won't call it trouble, but this is the challenge with iRacing. Is not everyone's after the same goal. Some folks, all they care about is how high they can finish in a race, which is a race, I get it.
1.272.
But then they create this whole, oh gosh. Jeez. This whole safety rating thing.
Right side. Stay on the left.
I gotta say, he's defending pretty aggressively. Anyways, they create this whole safety rating thing. And now you have people after pretty much 2 different objectives, so... he's going back to do that again. No.
Car right, clear on the right.
I think I'm just gonna have to pass in this braking zone here. Oh, look how quickly, how quickly he comes in for that. And I get punted there.
Car on your left. Keep to the right. Clear.
I'm just gonna have to focus on finishing this clean. Oh, The real challenge is the unpredictability. I'm just lucky that I got 0x with that hit, and that's a clean race. That should be it. That should be it. So that's an interesting type of race, and you know what? Things like this do happen in real life where, you know, the objective isn't necessarily to finish first, but, you know, don't damage the car, have a clean race, you know, learn, those type of things. So I can't be too mad overall. I did move up some positions from where I ended up falling back to. Yeah, I dropped back like, I think now 8 positions, but it just was not willing to have a dirty race just to bounce around some TCR cars. But now we'll go check and see how my license is doing and see if I actually made it. Guys, I am a C-Class road driver in iRacing. That was a hell of a grind. That was like 4 weeks grinding away, trying to race as clean as possible. My last race in D-Class was a no incident race. Luckily, I got hit a couple times, but luckily no points or anything like that. So I am a C-Class driver now. And now that means that I can do some extra races, some races that weren't available to me before. And if everything goes according to plan, the video or the stream that came out yesterday will be me doing an endurance race. So if you haven't seen that, go check that out. It's a 12-hour endurance race, and I needed the C license to get that done. So now everything comes full circle as to why I've been doing this. So go check that out. I hope you like this video. I am so relieved. Now I hope I don't have to try to get into B class for any reason. I'll deal with that a different day. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this type of content, please hit the like button and the notification bell so you get to see when I go live with my live streams and when new videos come out. And most of all, subscribe to the channel. It helps out a lot. We're trying to grow the channel, so we'd really appreciate it. And that's going to be it. I'm going to sign off. Thank you very much for watching. Till the next one. Take care.